So what can you tell us about your character in the final 10 episodes?
I can tell you that I can't tell you anything. I can tell you that they're this, along with every other character, you're probably gonna get pretty general answers. We can't give anything away, but you're just gonna get to see all of our storylines wrap up. You're gonna get to see like our last kind of final arcs, each of us. I think my character's arc in this last season is great, and I think that you're actually gonna get to see really where I wanted my character to end up. I've grown up alongside the writers, with my character, and we've all kind of had back and forth about what the character should be and this and that, and obviously they know best, but some of my input was implemented, and I just really am happy with where Liam is, and it's where I wanted him to be. I got to really play what I wanted to play this season, which is all I could ask for, and I think that it's just a really well done season. I think we had no choice but to do it really right, because it's the end of it. You know what I mean?
Do we get to see Liam as the alpha at all, since he was supposed to be that when Scott left?
You don't get to see him like literally be the alpha, you know what I mean? But you get to see him going in those footsteps. I think every season is like a little inch up of him becoming the person to take the throne. You know what I mean? So you get to see my character be more, have more responsibility, and I think that's kind of more so what you're going to see. But my character has a lot of responsibility this season, a lot of things that he has to do, and in order to make sure everyone's safe. And I think that every season Scott puts more responsibility on him, and I think that it's going to be fucking cool.
A lot of fans really like Liam and Hayden together. Can you talk about how that progressed at all?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Liam and Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that going to move forward?
Well, we don't see too much of Hayden this season because her character's moved away, the classic move away, to London or something like that. But I don't know. You don't get to see too much of us do anything. It's kind of like this last season. Liam's on his own. We don't really specify what's happened between us too much, but I'm dragging this question on. You don't get to see too much from us from those two characters. I wish you did, but you don't.
So if Liam now could give Liam then advice, what do you think that would be?
To be so angry. I don't know. I think Liam now would just tell Liam then that you're doing all the right stuff. There's really no one answer for getting through what you have to get through. But you did it right. You couldn't. There's no way to not make mistakes. There's no way to do everything perfectly. So just keep trying to do everything to the best of your abilities, especially with the crazy circumstances that all these characters are under.
There's definitely more humor in the first 3 episodes of 16 for people that have seen them, screeners. What was that like to be able to be funny?
It was great. I mean, we kind of in 6A we got to do a little bit of that. I got to do some funny stuff with Cody. And I think that really kind of kicked it off in terms of, the writers and the producers saw the response from the fans that they liked that dynamic and they liked the comedy. So it was great to get to do that again in 6B, and I love doing comedy. I didn't really know it. I still really like drama and seriousness, but I really like comedy too, and it's something that I actually enjoy doing and that hopefully I'm good at. So I think that there's as the seasons get to the end, it kind of gets more serious, obviously, because shit starts hitting the fan. But those first couple of episodes were just really fun to do because it's always lighter. And hopefully doing those scenes and those comedic scenes will give me kind of a push to do other comedic things in my career. And it kind of gave me a little kickstart in that.
Yeah, you should. And
I'm sorry. Okay, I keep.
did anyone else? I was just gonna ask. So I have seen the first three, and Liam is kind of at the center of a big change in Beacon Hills. So what was that like for you to play? Was it like was there guilt or responsibility in that big change?
I'm trying to remember what the hell are you talking about. No, it's been a blur.
In Tyler's episode.
In Tyler's episode, yeah, that was intense. There actually was a lot. That was, those. It's kind of like a day by day thing. The day before was fine, the day after is fine, but that day we were filming a lot of that intense stuff. In Tyler's episode, it's kind of just you get very to yourself, and you kind of have to pull yourself back and kind of get in this place, because you have these little spurts of time where it's like this is a really important time to be serious and to work. You know what I mean? That was one of those days where it's like you really got to work hard, and you can joke around here and there, but this is some intense stuff that you kind of have to be mentally focused for. But I had fun doing it. Those things are fun to play.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This is the sign.
The
Thank you guys.
helicopter. Yeah.